Oh, hello, and welcome back. I am Braggy, and as you know, I am a Viking, but I'm also a Scot, a teller of tales and a poet. And I'm here with my very good Viking friend.
I'm Egil Thorsson, warrior,
Indeed.
runecaster, businessman, and storyteller.
Trader,
Oh, I'm a trader.
poet,
You know, well,
storyteller.
he'll just click them off for you. What do you rate to me hat then?
Oh, that's very nice, that. Where did you get that then?
Well, it's a long story. I'll just put that down there because I keep bumping into things.
And today we're going to do a product review of this helmet. I recently bought this off eBay. I paid £45, including the postage. I would include some photographs so you can see a far better picture of it. It's more of a modern reproduction. You'll see half the side has been polished nicely because I cleaned half the side up. I've not cleaned the other side up yet. So let's talk about that. And Egil will go in more in detail about the historical content of this helmet.
Well, it's a 10th century helmet, and what's good about it and how they did it, I still don't know. It's one piece. It looks like a seam, but it's not. It's been folded over. This is Anglo-Norman, 10th century. Now the shape is very important. In fact, if you draw your sword, I'll risk my hand. Now hit it again. If you notice, if you hit it on the top, it'll slide off. That's a nice sound, that sword. And that's why they have pointed helmets. Earlier on, they're domed, they're round, like the Gimminboo helmet that I've got.
Yes.
That's round. And they found that through experience, having a pointed or conical helmet blows glanced off. And the one thing you want to protect is, of course, your head. We have a nasal bar, and that's to protect, is to protect there. Now, if you hit there, you're a dead man.
Yes.
And not only that, makes your eyes water.
It does indeed.
This will take the main blow. Chin strap, self-explanatory really. And we have leather insert for the helmet, but you may well have had, if you've got hair like mine, piled it up, or a hat like Bragi, which is more likely.
Or you may have a felt hat inside your helmet.
To protect, it absorbs the blow. Because you can get whacked on the head with a club with this. Yes, it won't break the helmet, but you're going to suffer severe trauma. So the more padding you've got in there, the safer you are. It's got a bit of decoration on the front, the old zigzag pattern.
I think it's a very nice helmet for the money.
In its day, i.e. the 10th century, this would have been very, very expensive. It's probably worth the price of a house.
Oh, indeed, yes. Price of a sword as well.
Yeah. But we have found in Derby various graves of Saxons at St Albans Dig, and no, not in Derby, but in other places they found them with cooking pots on the head, even wooden bowls, wooden vessels. Because the first thing you want to do is protect that head. Yeah. And how successful it was, I don't know. But there you go.
Yes, it's a very thin gauge. You just hold my helmet up for a moment. Now, to my mind, they would have made this probably out of one piece.
Yeah.
And they would have had to put a groove in it to start forming this. But they probably would have had to pattern weld a section together.
Oh, right.
So they would have got a large plate and they would start trying to bend it. And then to get the shape, they'll have to cut some feed sections out and then get those feed sections together, pattern weld them, and then smooth them. Which will probably be hidden by the work, or possibly on the front.
It's amazing how armour, in general, if you shape it, can take. We found that with tanks. First World War, you got straight, and didn't take that much to destroy it. But if you have a plate that's angled, you can use the same thickness, and it'll take far more. And it's the same with armour. With this, like I said, it blows glance off it.
It does. It's very effective. Now, one thing I always think about when it comes to Anglo-Norman helmets is why did they not have cheek plates?
One problem is that I experienced when I had cheek plates was you can't hear so well.
Yes, there's that.
And also, it takes the air away. I mean, mine's a spectacle helmet. If you notice, the first thing I do is take the thing off because all the air seems to, you get a lot tired. This, okay, doesn't protect your cheekbones, but it lets air get to you.
Yes, you can see that.
Because when you're fighting, trust me, it's like running a marathon, isn't it?
And do you think the Normans were more organised when it came to combat militarised?
I think they changed. They were more innovative in that cavalry appeared. Not since the Romans actually had mounted infantry. Yeah, I think they probably did think things through more.
One way you can carry a helmet is on your boat like that. So often the way they'll carry the helmet. But let's face it, you've got a helmet, you don't have to be wearing it on your head all the time.
No, it does get a bit heavy.
And you just strap it off like that and you could carry it on your boat if you get the boat right way round.
Of course, one thing that people probably don't realise is the Normans actually were second generation Vikings.
Well, of course they were, yes.
And it was more like actually Vikings versus
Mainly
Vikings.
thanks to Rollo.
Yeah, Rollo the Ganger. But to be fair, I mean, they're pretty much the same as the Vikings. They just spoke Norman French.
Yeah. But yet we still have a dislike for Normans. Mainly because of, 1066.
Yeah, I mean, they had a harsh regime, but bear in mind, you've got about 10,000 people trying to control 6 million.
Yes.
Who didn't want you there, and you couldn't trust them. If you go to Derby, for instance, it was ruled by a Jarl called Morcar.
Yes, he was, yes.
And in 6 months, he changed sides 6 times, ending up with...
Talk about being a turncoat.
Oh, yeah, he was a rotating coat. But you see, William had probably thought, I've had enough of this. And I don't blame him. It wasn't nice, but you don't get to be a king by being nice.
No, you don't know.
So there's a lot of history that we don't know about at this time, but I'm sure if any of our viewers know about it, they're more than happy to tell us. But basic reenactment, that is a good helmet.
You definitely want a helmet or some kind of head protection.
Yeah.
And the main reason why I brought this is, as you've seen in the previous combat videos, Egil doesn't wear a helmet.
No.
So I brought this simply so that he's got a helmet to wear, but also because I thought it was a real good bargain at £40. Yeah. I mean, you could pay double that.
Yeah.
And although it could be one of these cheap imports from India or China or Pakistan, which you'll pay £60, £70 for, I mean, I paid, what, $70, $75 for this? So
the thing is, if you're really a reenactor, forget about buying this for the moment.
Yes. Think about your helmet.
Your safety must come first.
I could bear combat gloves.
Yeah, as I found out.
A gambeson. Very essential.
There you go. That's a padded jacket. Again, it's protection. And most reenactment societies, you go up in stages.
Yes, of course you do.
You
start off as a peasant.
Which was good fun.
Yeah. But I like that because it shows that as a reenactor, you're willing to work to go up the rank or the military structure.
Well, to be honest, what I liked about being a spearman was there was no politics.
Yeah.
I had more politics than the Houses of Parliament in the end. But, yeah, so remember, think safety first.
And when I bought this, I also brought a tunic as well, for £20, which you see me wear. It's the blue one with the tablet weave around the sleeve.
Oh, by the way, anybody out there who does make clothing, we're more than willing to have a look at it. And give us a once over. I'll tell you what we don't see much of, and which we should, and that's women's kit.
Well, yes, we don't really have any. We're not ladies.
Well, unfortunately...
But we do want to get some if we ever get a lady teller, a lady host on the channel.
Well,
I'm working on that.
My ex gave all her kit away.
Shame. Why would you give your kit away? It's sacrilege. Put it in the chest and put it in the attic.
Go be my girlfriend for 5 years and you could understand.
Yeah, well,
I understand it. But, yeah, I know. Trust me. You're cute, but you ain't that cute. You're the wrong sex.
Yeah, you're not a woman.
Not a lady teller.
A whiff scop in Saxon.
Oh, well, there you go.
Or the lady teller.
However, that being said, if there are any ladies out there who would like to...
If you're from Derby,
yeah,
preferably.
Because it's a long haul otherwise. And see what's what. Maybe you got your own Viking kit, which would be great.
Yes, I'm even willing to sew up a dress for a lady to come on the channel.
And he looks marvellous.
To tell tales.
He shaves his legs and everything.
Yeah, I don't. But my friend's gran used to say that. He used to go, when he used to go around for biscuits, and you said, have you shaved your legs today? Is that all men go around shaving their legs?
Yeah, well, my granny used
That's the most weird moment of this video.
well, my granny used to call me Pig's Face, but there you go.
So would you buy this product for £40 if you had the money?
40 quid, if I got 40 quid and I needed a helmet, that's the one I'd go for.
It's nice, I like it.
It's quite a weighty beast, and
I got one a little bit similar
Yeah.
to it, but I don't have one with such fancy work as this on the front.
they vary. You get this, which is a good, that'll last you your whole career.
These rivets need working.
Well,
In fact,
just whack them with a hammer.
so these are going to be worked and made to look like they're being actually hammered.
I mean, you can go from that to the Jorvik.
That one's loose.
Yeah, you can go to the Coppergate helmet, which will cost you thousands. But do you really want that? This is a good basic.
Let me just
starter.
explore the inside for you, and I'll tell you how they manufactured it.
All right.
And I expect, yeah. So there's a couple of welding.
Welded.
So what they've done, they welded this together, and then they probably ground it to a peak.
Do we know who made it?
No, we don't know who made this.
Perhaps
If any of you guys know who manufactured this helmet, I would love to know.
And also, keep it nice and polished. Yeah, it's saving your life.
I don't know whether to go on my hammer and start hammering it and making it more hand warm, but would they have had them polished? They would have had them polished,
Yeah,
actually.
that's what you had.
I think I won't
suppliers
do that for this helmet.
for. Yeah, just polish it up. It'll be
I think
fine.
I'll just work the rivets.
You want to get rid of your rusty bits.
Yeah, well, that's the next section. You've already seen the first section, how to clean that up.
Bit of water solve on it.
Well, I'll tell you what's a really good thing for rust is foil and a bit of oil, because it'll get rid of your surface rust.
Alright.
It's very good for anything plated.
Alright.
But I'll just use some fine emery and a bit of oil, and then that'll come up really nice.
So now you know.
And then you can feel the difference between that side and that side. You feel the difference. You feel one smooth and the other's just being that bit rough, isn't it?
Well, you've got to look after your kit. You paid money for it, you know.
And it would have been nice if there was a brass segment on the front, made it a bit more fancy, but you can't have everything, can you?
There are people who do the bits that you can.
Oh,
focus
yes.
on.
All he's got to do is protect Egil's head,
Yeah.
so I can beat him up more on camera.
God bless him.
With things like that.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so let's just summarise this video. Very nice helmet.
Mm.
I think eBay is not a good place these days for buying kit as it used to be, but there's not a lot on there. Most of the kit you'll find on eBay is brand new and manufactured abroad.
It don't really matter as long as it's authentic and it keeps you safe.
Yeah. There you go. I would include photographs, so you will be seeing them. Give you another close-up before we finish. And it's a goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from me, Egil.
But-
Till we meet again.
Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, then welcome. And please go and subscribe. And don't forget to go and click on the notification bell. Now, if you're not familiar with the bell, if you click the bell, every time we publish, every time we premiere, or every time we live stream, you should be notified if the notification system is working correctly. We all know that sometimes on YouTube, the notification system messes up. But it's just the way it goes. But yeah, so please do subscribe. And also, please leave your comments. Let us know what you think about this helmet. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
And if you make helmets, let us know.
Oh, yes.
Happily review them for
Oh,
you.
definitely, yeah. Test them out for you. Your poor head.
Yeah.
I'm walking this way. Goodbye, folks.
I'm going this way. Bye.
Very shiny.
Cheers.